Yes, welcome to another video, guys. I'm LB, above me is John, and we're going to preview the Leeds game. It's going to be an absolutely massive game now. It depends on when you're watching this. You might be watching this after Liverpool have already played Newcastle. They've obviously got a massive game there up at St James's Park, away from home, early kick-off. Can Newcastle do City a favour and take some points off Liverpool? We'll have to wait and see. Nevertheless, though, it is a massive game for City. Obviously, we've just come off the back of a crazy game against Real Madrid on Tuesday night. You know, will the players be tired? They've got to get up for this. It's going to be difficult at Ellen Road. But yeah, lots to talk about, guys. But before we do, please smash a thumbs up on the video if you've not done so already. Let's get this to 1,000 likes. Please subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. We are 70 subscribers away from 50,000 subs, man. So please, come on, guys. We could actually get it in this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And before we start, I want to say a massive shout out to today's sponsor. It's the guys at Manscaped. 85% of partners prefer a man who is groomed below the waist, and 96% of partners think bad grooming is a major turn-off. That's where Manscaped have come in to help us all out, including myself, lads. The Lawnmower 4.0 is a trimmer specifically designed with our crown jewels in mind. It has skin-safe technology to reduce those nicks and cuts and gives you the maximum confidence while trimming below the waist. It's also IPX7 waterproof rated, so you can operate in wet or dry conditions. It has a premium 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology and a massive 90-minute battery time, which is supported by its wireless electromagnetic charging function. With the Performance Package 4.0, you'll get the Crop Reviver with witch hazel and powerful odor defense. This keeps your balls protected after a good shave. Crop Preserver with its soothing aloe vera and advanced quick absorbing cream, keeping your balls feeling fresh and hydrated. And the Weed Whacker to trim ear and nose hair. The Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep you the most groomed man in the room. Use our code EXTRA20 XTRA20 at checkout and you'll save yourself 20% off your order and receive free international shipping. Yes, go check them out. Links in the description. Right, okay, let's get into it then, bro. It's going to be a tricky game, obviously. 5:30, Ellen Road and that. What's your take on this?
Stinks. I think I was saying this like when we've like previewed the run up and stuff like that. When you see that it's a 5:30 on a Saturday, Liverpool play first. I think Liverpool play first now until the end of the season, but yeah, it stinks. It's it's not good. But I do back us. We played really good football against Real Madrid, albeit, do you know what I mean, us conceding quite a few goals. I think we played really well then. I think we start strong. I think we obviously go for it. This Jesse Marsh, the Leeds manager, he's been coming out saying that he's going to go for it. He likes the idea of being able to go toe to toe with Manchester City, and that'll just play into our hands, I think.
Hopefully, yeah,
hopefully.
I mean, the thing is, right, obviously he's done so well, Jesse Marsh, since he's gone in there. I mean, looking at the recent form, 3 wins, 2 draws. You know, it's a decent record. Now they're not clear from relegation, and there is still a massive danger that Leeds could get relegated. So I still think that they'll be right up for this. The fans, they're only 3 points ahead of Burnley and 5 points ahead of Everton. Although Everton do have a game in hand on them, although the games in hand are pretty difficult. So Leeds are still in a relegation battle. So it'll be interesting to see how they play. I mean, yeah, Jesse Marsh coming out saying we're gonna try and play football. We're gonna try and get a result out of City. How that actually turns out on the day, you know what I mean? Because it's easy him sitting there saying we're gonna try and attack, we're gonna try and do this or that, but they're desperate for points, and a point against City, that's such huge. From Leeds' point of view, they'll take that right now, 100%. They'll ruin our Premier League, possibly stop us from winning the title. And, you know, that just puts them one step closer to being safe. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It's going to be a difficult place. Obviously, Ellen Road, always a difficult place to go. It's going to be a late kickoff. And, of course, if Liverpool get a win at St James's Park...
Oh, the pressure.
The whole world will be watching this game, waiting for City to slip up. So, it's very, very important for City in this game to just stay focused. You know what I mean? We might not have it our own way. The fans are going to be right up for it at Ellen Road. And we've just got to stay focused and believe that if it's 0-0 for a large part of the game, that keep passing the ball left, right, you know, try and wear down Leeds and believe that in them sort of last moments we'll be able to get a goal. But it's going to be a tricky one.
It is. It's going to be a disgusting game. Going on to player that you had a discussion with with Big Steve
Yeah.
about, and it's Kev, and Big Steve seemed to be on the side of resting Kev for this game.
Yeah.
Now,
basically, what he was saying is, Big Steve got this feeling, that Jack Grealish has got a massive, massive part to play in this season, right?
Yeah,
Which that is.
That's fair.
Hopefully that is the case. And he was saying that basically he would rest Kevin De Bruyne, start Jack Grealish in the midfield, attacking midfield. It basically say to Jack Grealish, go out and prove to me that you're top class player. Now, I didn't really fully agree with the guy. You know what I mean? Like, for me, Kevin De Bruyne has to start this game. However, if you are going to go down the route of starting Jack Grealish and resting Kev, my sort of compromise to the conversation with Steve was basically, you say to Jack, you got 45 minutes. From the start of the game, you say, you've got 45 minutes to go out there and slam. And if at 45 minutes we're not winning, Kev's coming on. Because I can't be having it to get to like the last 15, 20 minutes and then you throw Kevin De Bruyne on, because that's not only a risk that will drop points, it's also a risk that he'll get injured because he's stretching for balls that he shouldn't really be stretching for, going in for tackles maybe that he doesn't normally do because he's so desperate for the team to get the win. So, look, for me, it's not. I wouldn't rest Kevin De Bruyne in this game. You know, I'd go out, try and get the win, and take it.
Yeah, start the strongest team. Then when you're winning, you can then make the changes. Then you can try Jack in the mid if you want. The thing is with playing Jack in the mid, he's not played there all season. So I just don't see Pep doing that. That basically switching up, throwing Jack in just because Big Steve believes he's got a part to play. Which is, I hope he does have a part to play in the end of the season. Towards the end of the season, I mean, a massive part. I hope he does. But if he does, it won't be from Kev's role. Plus, I think we signed him as the Bernardo role, not the Kev role, innit? Do you know what I mean? To sit next to Kev and do that bit. So if you're going to start him in the mid, he'd probably start there. But I don't think he'll start. I can
see why, though, because obviously we do have Real Madrid coming up next week.
Massive game.
And it would be ideal to have a fresh Kevin De Bruyne in there. So I can see why he's saying it. You guys will have to let us know in the comment section below. Do you think it's worth the risk? Of course, the pros to resting him is that he's going to be fresh for Real Madrid. And that's sick. That's a massive, massive pro. Like, I get it. But the con is, you've not got Kevin De Bruyne in your team. So, you know, you got to weigh it up. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Would you rest Kevin De Bruyne? Yes or no? Let us know. Someone that we think that we would probably rest, though, and you'll see, obviously, our full starting 11 in just a moment, is we'd consider resting Phil Foden, wouldn't we? I mean, look, I watched Leeds against Palace, and Ayling, who played right back, he had a tough time against Zaha. He did a relatively decent job, but he had a tough time, and with a different referee, a couple of yellow cards, he would have been sent off. So yeah, what do you do here? Do you play Grealish on that left-hand side, who obviously is fresh? He's not really played too much football of late, and you know, again, you're still giving him that big moment just because he's not in midfield. Still saying, you know, Big Steve says he's got a big moment to play in the season. I agree with that, but he's got a big moment to play in the season on the left-hand side. Or do you play someone like Sterling on the left, or Foden, who can really try and take on Ayling? Because if you've seen Zaha play against, Zaha won so many free kicks, it was and obviously you might want to get a player in that sort of style. So it depends, again, what you want to do here. You do have the opportunity here to rest Phil Foden, and again, if you want to go for the Zaha style play, the fast, quick, skillful, you can go for Sterling, or you can throw in Jack Grealish and have the sort of more composed player, but maybe the player that is really ready now sort of explode.
Yeah, I think I like I always like the dynamics here when we have Foden and Mahrez, who played against Madrid. I like that dynamic because the team can choose which way they want to go down it. Do you know what I mean? You can have Mahrez who hold the ball up, do you know what I mean, and control it more, whereas you've got Foden who will run at a player, John, more like that kind of thing, that kind of situation. It's the same with, I feel like if we go Grealish and like Sterling on the other side, that's the same kind of dynamic, and I like that. It's a good balance. When I think about it, obviously we are going to be playing pretty much Cancelo right back. That's our only option at right back, and Cancelo does like to get forward. And would he and Sterling get in the way of each other on that right wing? I don't know.
It's a good point, but you know what? I do like Sterling when he's on that right hand side and he can get the ball. And he'll drive in the middle, and that would then allow Cancelo to go on the overlap.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alternatively, could ask Kevin to hold out on the left-hand side and go for more in-swingers, and then you've got Cancelo who can drop in that sort of pocket, that right pocket, and sort of play the Kevin De Bruyne role. So Look, there are a lot of different options you've got here. But yeah, we would consider resting Foden for this game. Now, obviously, we know Phil Foden's probably going to start because he's Pep's golden boy. But, you know, do need to... I know, you know, obviously, Steve was speaking about resting Kev, and I'm not game for that. But the point is, you do need to try and find areas of the team that you can rest, because the most rest we've got now until the final game of the season is... So... Whilst I don't agree with the fact that we should rest Kev, I do think the point is there and valid that we do need to look at resting some of the players. So, look, you let us know in the comment section below, who would you look at resting for this game, if anyone, or would you just go full ham? You know, let us know in the comment section below. Right, let's have a look at the team then, bro. So, Edison in goal. Obviously, we heard the news today that Kyle Walker and John Stones are both unavailable for this fixture. So obviously Cancelo's going to come back into the team at right back. Now you do have a choice. Do you put Ake at centre back? We go no. We're just going to stick with Diaz, Laporte. We're going to throw. Who are we going to put left back, bro? Ake. It's difficult because
Zinchenko smashed it, but maybe
we'll play Zinchenko against. You won't play what? Because Walker might not be fit.
Walker might not be fit. Yeah, for Real Madrid.
I'm guessing that he's not going to be fit for Real Madrid because, you know, we're just not getting any positive news. So I'd go Ake left back with the view that Zinchenko will play left back against Real Madrid.
Yeah, I like that.
Obviously, Rodri's going to play midfield. We're going to go Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo. And then our front three, look, Gabby Jesus is a madness at the moment. You know what I mean? The guy's scoring goals for fun. So we're going to put him back in his original position as a striker. We've gone Jack Grealish on the left-hand side, and we've gone Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side, because we expect Real Madrid, given it's a Champions League and such a big game. So, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would you change any of the players in that starting 11? Let us know your thoughts. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. We'll, of course, be doing our live watch-along tomorrow. We'll be getting underway at 5 o'clock. Please subscribe to the channel. So close to 50k, innit, Bray?
So close.
It's a madness.
50k party soon come, or come soon, whatever it is.
There we go. Guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.